Good evening. Happy October to you. We're doing a really quick video before I go stream of a new card pack that's showed up at the local Dollar Tree. It is the Legendary Duelist Magical Hero Edition, Light Edition. So it's like Bud Light, but with magicians. So a quick update on the Dollar General saga. The old mixed card, 12 card packs are just completely gone now. It's mostly these and the Duels from the Deep. The synchro ones are also gone as well, so I'll keep an eye out for them, see if they get restocked, but it may be it. So what this says to me is that there is one other person, at least in my town, who is also raiding these packs. And I need to find this individual and challenge them to a shadow game and condemn their soul to eternal hell. So, yeah. Before we open this, just thinking about these LD packs, and what this one's probably going to be is Dark Magicians. If not one other archetype, which I'm not really sure, maybe like a spellcaster archetype. But these have been pretty consistent thematically. With all the ones I've opened, they don't really deviate from whatever archetype or theme they seem to go with. So, like, there's that one brand new card pack I got of the newest expansion, and it had a lot of cards from, like, 2015, 2016 in it still, you know? It's like, so if you're looking for cards that fit into a specific play style or archetype, these seem to be pretty consistent. Lost my train of thought here. Oh yeah, I'm kind of hoping, since Yugi Moto's on the cover of this, I'm going to at least get a shot at least one normal monster. But with those assorted mixed packs gone, I think my chances of getting old 2003 cards are basically shot at this point, unless I go and buy them individually. So that's a shame, because I really like normal monsters. So as always, we're going to save our rare for last and open the packs first. Keep the air of suspense. These magicians. I'm not a huge fan of the magician archetype, and it's really not that, like, thinking about it, it's not, excuse me, it's not really the entire archetype that's the problem. It's really one trap card that gives you the ability to delete the opponent's side of the field. I just don't like that. I don't vibe with that at all. Like, that's not how I want to play, you know? Like, I would rather, I'd rather let my opponents try and play their cards than delete them off the field, you know? Or at the very least, flip them over and then kind of try and find a reaction to that, you know, and get a chain off or something, you know? It's like, when I was playing Master Duel, I just started omitting Ashen One and all of the, like, I stopped running, what's that card? The one where you pay half your life points to negate something. Call the Prophet? I don't remember. But I just stopped running those because it's not really fun to not let your opponent play the game too, you know? And sadly, like, that's kind of a running theme of Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, is like you get a 40-minute turn to do all your shit, and then you don't let your opponent do anything and win in 2 turns. You know, even that's considered inefficient now. So let's see what we get here. I'm hoping for at least some more interesting, like, I want more things than just water types and fish, you know, because that seems to be the majority of what I have right now. Alright, so first we have Dark Magician Girl. Look at that. I just said we weren't going to be getting, wouldn't be getting any old cards. So this is LED EN000. I don't remember what LED is. It's got a 2020 print copyright, though, so it's probably a newer set. We have our hero lives. Oh, hold on, let me get her back up here. I never actually really paid a lot of attention to Dark Magician Girl. Like, she's about where I started. Like, my interest in the magicians were waning. Like, this was really the first archetype that we were kind of like exposed to. No, actually, that's not true. It would be Toon World, I guess, or Harpies if you really want to get technical. Well, maybe Bugs first, then Harpies, then Toons, then Dark Magicians, I think. I'm going by anime, but it's level 6, so you're going to need to tribute it. And then it says gain 300 attack for every Dark Magician or Black Magician of Black Chaos in the graveyard. So yeah, she's a 2,000 point booster, which is pretty good. She can be pretty powerful. Okay, next we have our hero lives. If you control no face-up monsters, pay half your life points. Special summon one level 4 or lower elemental hero from your deck. Okay, so that's a elemental hero card. So that may be the other archetype, is elemental heroes. Secrets of Dark Magic. Activate one of the following. Fusion, summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters in your hand to fuel, including Dark Magician Girl fusion material. Ritual summon one monster from your hand by attributing monsters from your hand to fuel, including Dark Magician Girl, whose total levels exceed. So this is kind of it's a 2-for. It's a fusion and a ritual card, which is interesting. All right, last pack. That's weird. I thought they'd go in the other way. Excuse me. I'm not feeling very well. I have to apologize for the coughing and sneezing. Alright. Spiral Flame Strike. Activate one of the effects. If you control an Odd Eyes card, target one card on the field and destroy it. Add to your hand one level 7 Odd Eyes monster from your deck, or one face-up level 7 Odd Eyes Pendulum monster from your extra deck. Okay, so there's also... Oh, Jesus, look at this guy. Dodo Buster. This is a warrior. I think I've used this guy before. Come on. If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If it's special summon's way, its level becomes level 4. When this card is tribute summoned, you can target one Dodo monster in your graveyard, special summon that target in defense position. So it's a pretty good card. This is a really good level or turn 1 card. So like your opponent throws out one monster, and because technically you don't have anything, you get to special summon it. It doesn't say when you can do that, so I'm assuming you could do that at the end step of his turn. There's a Dino Wrestler that's really annoying that does the exact same thing, and it was during the Elemental event thing on Master Duel that everyone kept throwing that in because it was Earth. They didn't do this one specifically. And our rare is Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon. So if this card is in your hand, you can tribute one dark monster, send one Odd Eyes Dragon from your hand, deck, or face-up field to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon this card. If this card is in your possession, is destroyed by an opponent card and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Odd Eyes monster from your deck or graveyard except Odd Eyes Wizard Dragon. Then you can add one Spiral Flame Strike from your deck. Do we have that one? Yes, we do. So we've got one card that syncs up with this one. So it seems like Odd Eyes are the other archetype that kind of go along with this pack, which is interesting. I've never really understood what those guys do. They seem to do a little of everything. Okay, and here's our rare. It is a Yosagenu. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. I've actually used this card. It's really weird. Okay, when an opponent monster declares a direct attack, you can send one Yosagenu monster from your hand to the graveyard, except this one. Special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent monster face up, you can make this card's attack and defense become equal to the original attack of the opponent's monster it's battling until the end of turn. When this monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add one card from your deck to your hand. Okay, so that's a Yosagenu archetype. These guys are really strange. They're wind, elements, and they do a bunch of weird stuff like this. This is a pretty good casebook or textbook. Weird Yosugenu card. I have a deck of those in Master Duel, and I still haven't really gotten them to function yet because I think I'm missing a few essential cards. I don't know. This guy is particularly strange. The original attack of the monster it's battling. So you are ideally either you're trading for another Yosugenu, or you have dropped the attack of that monster. And you're kind of hoping that it stays down rather than up. Which is kind of a weird style, because I don't think Yosugenus were particularly big into that. Like Aliens, they're big into dropping attack. The Reptilians, those were big into dropping attack, reducing it to 0. But the Yosugenus really weren't. And it's not a common play style to specifically be dropping opponent's attack, because it's a lot easier for them to be raising it. It's just kind of an Occam Razor style here. So let's see how many cards we got. We got 1 Dark Magician, 1 Hero, 2 Dark Magicians, a Dodo, Odd Eyes, and Yosugenu. So that's pretty crazy. In one pack, we have 5 different archetypes. And I'm going to say Dark Magician and Spiral are probably the main ones, but it looks like Heroes and Dodos and Yosugenus could also show up. I'm going to have to buy a couple more of these just to figure that out. Because I like Yosugenus. They're pretty neat. I just kind of got impatient near the end before I took my last break on Master Duel, and I kind of I got Speedroids, and I looked at Yosugenus, and I looked at Speedroids, and Speedroids were working a lot better than those, so I opted to use those a little bit more and kind of just let Yosugenus simmer while I got some more cards for them. But yeah, so if you're looking for any of those cards, this may be a good source. I think, really, I could use Dark Magician Girl. She's not horrid. Can't use this one, unfortunately. I have no fusions or ritual Dark Magicians. Yosugenu, can I actually use him? No, I can't, because I don't think... I might. I have to go back and look at my Yoga container. I might have... He's in the maybe bin. That's the maybe bin. I might have something I can work with him. I don't think I have any heroes. No, I don't have any elemental heroes, so he goes there. Dodo I can work with. These guys, unfortunately, I don't think I can. Let's look at the level again. It's 7, so it's going to be a 2 tribute. If I had another Odd Eyes, I could use it. So for right now, he's a maybe 2, because I could at least do a 2 tribute for him. I can skip the special summon. But I can't really use... I mean, it's a fine card. It's 2,500 defense and attack, so... and then I get... What the fuck do I even do with this guy again? Yeah, there's nothing I could really do with this. Oh, wait. No, hold on. Because you only get it when it's gone, right? Oh, no, wait. Okay, that's a weird ruling. I would have to ask about that. You can special summon 1 Odd Eyes monster from your deck or graveyard, except this one. Then you can add 1 Spiral Flame Strike. So I think you would have to summon in order to get this card. Like, I could put this in my deck and just hope to draw it, and hope that I have enough to get him out, and then I could destroy a card, I guess. I don't know if I have a lot of card removal. Target 1 card in the field, destroy it. That's pretty good, though, honestly. because that means any card. Back row or front row, flipped or on its face. This guy's a maybe. He's a serious maybe because I have the Dark Fiend's staff, and I think he syncs up really well with it. He's another one of those cards, like, I like the cards that where you're fiddling with attack numbers, especially when you're going down. I have a couple of decks where I theory craft that, and I don't think I've gotten them to work yet, but you know. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to go ahead and get started for our Pokemon Black stream, and I'll see you then.